Right, hello everyone, Triple S here, and welcome back to some more Sakura Spirit. Reminder, all links and info you can want is in the description. No annotations. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you like it more, like you can favourite it, and if you like the video and me, you could subscribe, and that'd be amazing. So yeah, we're back here with Sakura Spirit. Last time, we were introduced to our main character, who is a judo artist, and he's going to be having a really big match that could influence his career in the arts, and he's defending his country. And he heard about a mystical shrine in the forest. He went to it, got talked to by a big boobed girl in a really skimpy purple outfit with wings and a tail. I think she had wings and horns. My window's open because it's boiling hot, so you'll probably hear noises from outside, sorry about that. But yeah, that's basically what's happened so far. But now we've passed out and woken up in the forest, but it looks different. I should probably head home. That thought was cut short when the sound of several female voices could be heard nearby. Get back here! Hikage, I'm going to say Hikage. Stop them at once. Just what do you think I'm doing? I'm chasing them. I'm trying to stop them. Yeah, I think they noticed what's missing, Oni-sama. Keep running, little one, and we might just make it. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any weirder, the sound of hairy footfalls could be heard nearby. What in the world is going on here? With, again, big boobs. Further ahead, I saw a couple of girls in fast pursuit of even more girls. However, there was something off about this scene. Pardon me, something that didn't make any sense. The girl being chased had the ears and the tail of an animal, and the pursuers appeared to be armed with a katana and naginata. You conniving fox, come back here at once. Return what you stole immediately. Give back my panties! Kage, how could you say something out loud like that? I didn't know how to say really quickly. It sounded like I was laughing. Hahaha, panties, panties. Oh no, help! Save us from the rampaging women! As I watched the girls run off, I couldn't help but find myself struggling with the decision to just leave them be. I didn't know what in the world was going on. The two girls, armed with rather realistic looking props, surely they couldn't be real, had me worried. I couldn't very well call myself a hero if I let something like this go by without acting. I'm so going to regret this. Mumbling in annoyance, I chased after the girls. Hikage, go around to the left. Right. I said left! Why do you always undermine me? I wasn't saying right, I was... You know what, never mind, just run after them. As I was chasing the girls, I noticed that the trees seemed to be getting denser, making it gradually more difficult to navigate along the path. Oni-sama, I don't think I can run much more. I'm starting to feel a bit... There's a little longer. Maiko-chan. Romos. Maiko, not that. Not now. Sorry, Oni-sama. Scissor attack! I arrived just in time to find a scene taken straight from an action movie. The girl with the blonde hair had collapsed, held in her companion's protective embrace. The two armed girls were approaching them, almost unmistakably, with killing instincts running amok. Any seasoned martial artist would have felt it. Those girls were going to be in for a beating if I didn't stop them. We've got you now, thieves. I'm going to personally drag your sorry butts back to town and have you both in the stocks. Maybe I'll even show you how it feels to run around without any undies on. Yeah, although I must admit having a breeze down there does feel kinda nice. It keeps me feeling fresh and tingly. Hikage, goodness, don't you have any shame? This isn't about you, it's about our undergarments, stolen, and these two criminals being brought to justice. Yeah, Oni-sama, it hurts, my head hurts. Shh, it's going to be okay, little one. Hey guards, if you're so desperate to have your own way back, then here, catch. Stop it right there. However, before I was able to interrupt the conversation, the silver-haired girl tossed something into the air. Whatever it was flying straight towards my head. The two samurai girls instantly grew flustered. I can't see! Who the hell tosses it? Peeling the items off my face, I raised them into the air, looking like a professor examining an important sample while the thieves made their escape. A pink bra and lacy black panties. Oh boy, I knew this wasn't going to end well. Ah, you there! You in cahoots with those crafty foxes, and hand those back immediately. Those are evidence of a crime and not for anyone else to touch. Drop the panties right now. I'm innocent until proven guilty. It's one of the golden rules of the court. Just stop pointing those weapons at me so I can hand over your undies without being turned into shish kebab. What? No, stop, shut up. Just drop the evidence and walk away. I am Tsukino Mio, chief of the village guards, and I am ordering you to drop what you're holding right now. I don't know of any village guards, and I seriously doubt a cop would go around dressed like that and wielding a katana. More importantly, the ground here is muddy and dirty. Are you sure I should drop the evidence here? I mean, I could, but... Yeah! Before I could react, the pink-haired girl lunged towards me, the pointy end of her naginata aiming for my gut. My reflexes caught on just in time and I was able to palm away the spear as it sailed through the air. I struck upwards on the wooden staff of the weapon, sending it up into the air and causing the girl to lose her balance. Narumi, I did not order you to attack. Fine, I'll give them back. Jeez, just my luck to find a bunch of crazy girls with weapons. Extending the hand that held the undies, I tried to hand them over, something that I would soon end up regretting. Ha! You think I'd fall for something so simple, fool? You may have fooled me once, but I won't let that happen again. The woman swung her weapon wide, arcing the thick wooden pole into my side before I could dodge. She then lunged forwards and grabbed me tightly, pulling my arms around my back, leaving me with sore ribs and in a prone position. I could have fought back, but I figured it would only lead to more fighting, with the possibility of ending up stabbed, and decided to remain passive. The sword-wielding girl stepped forward and grabbed the silky underwear from my hand triumphantly. Your methods might be crude, but they do get results, Hikage. Tie him up, or bring him in for questioning. He probably knows where those pesky thieves are hiding. Right. And people wonder why criminals want to resist arrest at all costs. I mumbled this weakly as the girl with the naginata tied my wrists together with rope, and I soon felt myself dragged by the duo towards the city. Surely once we're out of the forest, you two will stop this act of yours and let me go, right? As much as I'd like to fool around, I have more important things to do. The city? We're not taking you all the way there. You'll be spending the night in the village cells, thief. Who are you calling the thief? I'm the victim. First I got undies tossed in my face, then I had to deal with physical abuse, and now these accusations. Besides, there's no village around these parts. It's a city, you know. Tsukino Toshi? Silence. Hikage, if he spits again before we get to the village, you have my permission to knock him unconscious. Sunder Tyrant? Sunder Tyrant, I don't know what that is. That's funny. And that's how I ended up on my way to a jail cell, cuffed and dragged by two girls, both of who I started to suspect were crazy. When we exited the forest, alarm softened my mind. The city I had lived in my whole life, it was gone. You've got to be kidding me. If I wasn't in Tsukino Toshi, then where the hell was I? Hey, no talking. Come on. I don't want to bop you that much. Kinda, maybe a punch or two. I just want to know how the heck you blocked my strike so easily. Your attack had a lot of power behind it, but it was kinda predictable. With the right movement and enough force, that's the result you get. Anyway, I'll play along for a bit. Where in the world are we? It clearly isn't my hometown. I mean, the buildings. The buildings look more like they belong in some sort of classic samurai movie. Huh? What the heck is a movie? This is Harumaru. It's been here forever. Hikage, I thought I told you to silence him if he spoke again. Actually, you told me that I could, but you didn't tell me that I had to. Must be tough. It means being the subordinate of someone like that. Be quiet, or I will silence you for good. This time it didn't seem to be an idle threat. The girl had unsheathed her katana and was now resting the edge of the blade against my throat. I was already starting to regret having played a hero earlier. Hopefully there will be someone with more common sense in the village. Several minutes later. I soon found myself confined within a smaller room, the stern-looking tsundere of a girl down at me, while the other girl, who was apparently called Narumi, seemed to have softened up a little. Pardon me. From what I had gathered during the conversation, sons, plural, they had called the village elder to help oversee my questioning. What purpose did these thefts have? Or are you just some pervert who gets off of sniffing girls' undies? I ought to castrate you! I already told you, I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Not to mention anything worn by you would probably smell sour. I couldn't see too well from the cell where they had put me, but I was almost certain I could hear Narumi laughing nearby. Tsukino Dono, please calm down. You brought him in to learn the reason behind his presence in the forest, didn't you? That is correct, Elder-sama. I believe he was working together with the fox spirits to steal panties and other undergarments. Objection! Huh? What are you objecting to, young man? The evidence surrounding the defendant's accusation was fabricated. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Narumi-san, would you please answer this question for the judge? Was the defendant, that is myself, anywhere near those girls while you two were in pursuit of them? Hold it! Just who are you calling a judge here? Lower your voice or we'll strike you down. Hey, Miyu-san, maybe the whole angry accusation thing isn't working. This guy clearly isn't a bandit. We could just ask him why he was up there in the woods. If he has a valid reason, then sure. If not, then he's clearly a panty thief, and we'll use him as a punching bag out in our yard. Finally! And here I thought this was about to become a turnabout case. I sighed deeply, partly amused by my own act despite the seriousness of the situation. Who would have ever thought mimicking characters from games and movies would end up getting me out of trouble? Yes, he is pretending to be Phoenix Wright from the Phoenix Wright Attended Games. Well done, well done. I just clicked her boob. As long as I didn't become an ace prisoner, there we go. Yes. Things would hopefully turn out for the better. A wise idea, Narumi-chan. How about you start by giving us your name? Gushiken Takahiro. So, what were you doing in the forest when these two were chasing the thieves? I'm not entirely sure myself. One moment I was praying at a shrine hidden inside the forest, next thing I knew some weird girl was talking to me. A girl? Yes, a girl with horns and a tail. I know it sounds weird, but I could have sworn I saw her before. I must have fainted. After that I woke up somewhere the forest. Well done. Clapping, well done. Tsukino Dono, Narumi-chan, do you recall the stories behind the shrine near our village? Forgive me, Elder-sama, I do not recall. I know it's a place of high spiritual energy, a sacred place, but I can't remember the details, sorry Grandfather. Father, I said that weirdly. That shrine belongs to Tsuruyuri. I can't pronounce that one word. A powerful spirit that has been watching over our village for as long as I can remember. Unlike the fox spirits, we tend to avoid going too deep into the forest. I still think I could get rid of those pests once and for all if we could just let me go in and find their home. It's probably hidden in some damp cave on the hill or some run-down old house. Humans and spirits rarely mingle, even if they meet with good intentions. The fact that this lad says he saw a spirit means there is a chance he was there for a reason. Not to mention, did you take a good look at him yet? He seems disorientated and his clothes look foreign. He did seem to be talking gibberish earlier. He claimed to be from a city near here, but there's nothing like that around for miles. He was also talking about something called a move, and he used some fighting techniques that I had never even seen before. He's still a pervert. I am not a pervert. It's perfectly natural for a guy my age to be curious about certain things. Besides, if you're talking about how the panties ended up in my face, I had nothing to do with it, sons of tyrants. What did you just call me? I would have smashed you to pieces, you brat. Oh, wait, now that I think about it, those two foxes did look like they were just abandoning them. But Grandfather, what does this all mean? I can't be certain, however I believe it is unlikely that he's working together with the fox spirits. Still, I never heard of any human to come upon a spirit such as Tsuru. I dare say he might not even be of this world. Wait, are you trying to say that I'm in a different world now? That would be the most logical explanation. In what world would that be considered logical? But I haven't. I have an important. I have an important tournament to participate in 2 weeks from now. Well, no one has ever experienced something like this before. We will have to think of how to deal with you, or if it is even possible to get back to your own world. In the meantime, a night in the cell won't hurt. He did assault the village guard, and he resisted arrest. He could stay here until he rots for all I care, but I suspect the Elder will wish to have a talk with you soon. Ikage, I'm going to clean myself off. I suggest you do the same. I would take offence for implying that I stink, but that was one hell of a run. Those fox spirits run fast. I'd still like to know more about those techniques, Takahiro-san. If you do happen to stick around, I might want to go a few rounds with you. It's not like I'll be going anywhere for the time being. It is only for a few hours while we discuss what to do with you. A person such as yourself would end up causing quite the commotion amongst the villagers, so it is necessary to convince them that you mean them no harm before we release you. And that was how I found myself stuck in a jail cell where the people responsible for my situation left to deal with personal errands. This sucks. As if being sent to a different world wasn't bad enough, I'm stuck in jail with my only company being a pair of beautiful, magnificent, majestic fox sisters, you lucky boy. A pair of beautiful... Wait a second. Yahoo! Hi there, panty boy. A familiar face appeared at the top of my cell, a blonde girl with golden eyes. As I watched, she flipped over and landed in front of the cell, waving her hands at me. From the side of the cell, another girl appeared, a wry grin on her face. Ah, it's the panty thieves. If you're here to reclaim your hostages, they are already back where they belong. Nope, we saw the guards go into the baths and swipe the maid in silk again. Look! With that, she pulled out a pair of lazy silken underwear from her sleeve and stretched it out with her thumb, showing off her panty price to me. He came all the way back in to snatch their underwear again, and I'm not sure the Thunder Tyrant fits that label. The cutie with the katana? You'll be surprised. I happen to believe that she's as innocent as one can be. What? Sorry, I didn't understand that then. She says he's far too tight to let any man touch her. Ah, there we go. As for return to the village, you had a debt to settle. I smiled weakly as I wondered what the fox meant by debt. I'm not sure what this debt of yours might be, but I think you'd better leave before those two return. You don't seem to be on friendly terms with the samurai girls. Wait, if he doesn't know about it, we can just leave us, Oni-sama. Maiko, that is not how we do things. Young man, your actions allowed us to escape our earlier predicament without harm. This places us in your debt, for which we are now repaying you. Maiko, do the magic. Okay. The younger girl walked forward and placed her hands upon the locked door of the cell. She began mumbling something that I couldn't even begin to understand, and her hand began glowing brightly. Different worlds, girls wielding weapons, and now fox girls using magic. Next on the list, I'm going to find a talkative magical sword and end up destined to save the world. That said, I was curious to see what this magic would do to the lock keeping me imprisoned. Ha! The glow flared for a moment before quickly fading. There was a hiss and then a sizzle as the lock dripped to the floor in a mess of melted metal. Well done, Michael-chan. You did very well. Relax for now, alright? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be the most surprised about. Oh, the fact that a girl just melted a steel lock, or that I'm starting to accept that this is normal. This level of magic is extraordinary. Michael-chan is quite gifted. Pardon me again. But as I said, we're here to settle our debt. If you would like, we can escort you back to the forest where we first encountered you. I do however suggest that you decide quickly. The guards do not bathe for long. I should know, I have observed them for a while. Well, I don't plan on sticking around, so I'll gladly accompany the two of you out of here. Maybe I'll be able to find my way back home. Lead the way, peeping Tammy. Machiko. Sakurano Machiko, not Tammy. Takahiro, but I suggest we keep the introductions for later. Very well then, Taka-kun, follow. As I was stepping out the cell, the sound of a familiar voice boomed in the distance. Thieves! Crafty fox kleptomaniacs, I'll skin you alive! I don't know why I did these really high pitched, but oh well. I think that's our cue to get out of here. And with that, the three of us darted out of the prison. Right, I'm going to end off here, 19 minutes. Wow, so... not a whole lot happened there, but, well, sort of. Stuff happened there. Surprising stuff. Animal, girls, magic, the city's gone. We got imprisoned, now we've been busted out of prison. Actually, yeah, quite a lot of stuff did actually happen. Right, so anyway, thank you for watching. Reminder, links and info all in the description, no annotations. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you like it more than that, you could favourite it. If you like the video and me and my commentary, you could subscribe and that would be amazing and I would love you forever. So, I'll see you all next time for some more Sakura Spirit. See you all next time. Goodbye.